pleasure to introduce the CEO of LG North America. I'd like to welcome Thomas Yoon to the stage for a welcome message from LG Electronics. Following Mr. Yoon, we're going to have Sokwoo Rhee, who's the SVP of LG Electronics. He's the head of LG Nova, and he's going to share more about LG's mission and vision. Sokwoo will then lead us in moderating the first panel of the virtual conference, all about the power of collaboration. And now, here's Mr. Yoon.
My name is Thomas Yoon. This morning I enjoyed a lot, especially yesterday I talked with Sokwoo Rhee. I'm selling big box, moving every day, 30 cubic feet refrigerator. Those business I'm working on it right now, but when I hear from platforms and software solutions, I enjoyed it quite a lot. First of all, let me welcome to this first ever LG Nova mission. And then we are excited to be here with you today. And thank you to our guest speaker, Mitch Lowe, for his comment on creating a culture of innovation that embraces disruption and collaboration. It's inspiring to hear his thought and journey through his experience at Netflix and Redbox, and how disruption can lead the experience that better fit people's needs. I'd also like to thank you everyone for coming out to this event and joining us in person. It's wonderful that we can be together again. Now to the exciting topic of this event, and then why we are all here: innovation, collaboration, and the future. While there certainly are significant challenges in the world today, at LG, we are excited about the future and the great opportunities it holds for all of us. We have tremendous confidence that we innovate together to make the world a better place. As a world-leading brand in product and solution for home, car, and businesses, LG Electronics takes its role in helping to create a better future seriously. Our motto at LG Electronics is innovating for a better life. Our brand is all about helping people manage their household and improve their daily life experiences. With our award-winning home appliances, and then our world-class TVs, and then entertainment product, we deliver solutions every day that make positive impact on people's lives. This is also LG's future. We want to expand and grow our role in providing positive societal impact as we build a new product for the next generation. Moreover, we are committed to doing our part to reduce carbon and eliminate waste to create a more sustainable planet. This year, LG announced its commitment to transition to 100% renewable energy by 2030. And achieve 95% in waste recycling at our production site by 2030 as well. These are just a couple of examples of LG's pledge to work toward zero negative environmental impact. We believe LG plays a leadership role on the world stage to set the direction toward a better, more sustainable future. In addition, one of LG's pillars is to create embracing inclusive society through a sustainable value chain and then balanced growth that is mutually beneficial for business and society. We will put this concept in practice as we continue to grow as a global company in making sure that we address diversity and sustainability in our work and global supply chain. We believe that the diverse perspectives drive innovation and growth. The concept is straightforward. Society has diverse challenges. By understanding these at the base level, we can find solutions that addresses real need. To understand people's problem and challenges, we must collaborate with others working in the field. In this collaboration is LG's role to take the solutions to the global stage so that we can all benefit. We have a big task in front of us. That's why the LG Nova team are here with you today. LG has some of the greatest scientists and engineers, researchers, and developers in the world. We are doing amazing work, not only in improving technology, but in the fundamental research that may result in innovation for the home, work, and life that can be accessed by all. For example, we make it a point to apply accessibility and universal design to our product at the development stage to ensure our product fit the need of all people. However, we know that our impact can be exponentially more significant if we work together with the community and then innovators outside of LG. We all share a common goal. We want a better world in which we can thrive. If we can harness the different perspectives that I mentioned earlier and come together to build the solutions that have a positive impact on society as a whole, we will all benefit. The LG Nova team is here today because of this belief. The LG Nova team is uniquely tasked to work with innovators like yourself to come up with solutions to some of the biggest challenges in the world in connected health, energizing mobility, smart lifestyles, and metaverse. Each one of these areas has potential to have a significant impact on the world. In connected health, as exemplified by challenges of pandemic, we have the opportunity to make healthcare, health, wellness a higher priority for many, as well as increase access to healthcare for many of our world citizens. In energizing mobility, electric vehicles are key to creating a cleaner, greener planet. However, we still have a long way to go creating the required infrastructure and broadening access to electric energy to make it EVs viable solution for getting people to where they need to be. The home is becoming smarter every day. LG is contributing not only to smart appliance, but better home management when it comes to the energy efficiencies and productivity. Our next challenge is to extend to other facets of our life. Through the pandemic, our home morphed into our place of business, schooling, and safe haven for our family. What can we do next to help improve the comfort and efficiency of our home as it serves all of these unique needs? The metaverse is no longer a futuristic concept. It is becoming more real every day. We are engaging with it more and more. Each day, our presence online increases. The metaverse goes beyond the gaming, AR, VR, and XR. It will be a place for us to create connections, do business, and engage with the larger world community. The opportunity is endless for metaverse. We've only scratched the surface. As we work in these areas, it is important that we think about the impact of the product and solutions that we create. The lasting innovations are these that are most impactful to society. While it can be interesting to explore far-fetched ideas with many challenges that we should address today that may have changes of lives of people for the better. This is where we want to focus on our energy. Before I end my remarks, I want to touch on the spirit of collaboration. I spoke about how diversity can drive innovation. Collaboration is also a leading creator of innovation. As humans, We feed off each other's energy and ideas. This is how societal development works. We build from experience that we encounter most of the time in a linear fashion. Collaboration is when we come together to explore and innovate concurrently. From collaborations, solutions are better, bigger, and faster. There is so much more we can accomplish if we collaborate. This is why we want to work with the startups, business outside of LG to help solve the world problems. We all have a part to play in creating a brighter future. LG is leading the way by extending the team, bringing on board fresh thinkers, creative minds, and innovators, on its mission for the future. Thank you for your time today. I hope you enjoy the rest of the event. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. First, it's a pleasure to be here, and welcome to LG Nova. In the next 10-15 minutes, let me explain to you what LG Nova wants to do, and what LG Nova is, and what LG Nova wants to create with you. Okay, so this is a big emphasis on with you, and you're going to understand why we cannot do what we want to do without you. Okay, so LG Nova is part of LG Electronics, okay? And let me give you a little bit of an overview of what LG is in general. LG is it's a collection of multiple companies. As part of it, LG Electronics is one of the largest pieces of the equation. And as an LG Corporation as a group, we generate about $143 billion. I think it was last year, and this year we're going to probably do better. We have a global network. It's obviously our headquarters in South Korea, but we had a footprint in virtually everywhere in the world. So we do a lot of business in appliances and TVs, and we are structured into a few business units, and some of them is a little bit outdated, but that's fine. We do home appliances, home entertainment, vehicle component solutions, and business solutions as well. So this is a team. It was the LG Nova team based in Santa Clara, California, although this was taken probably about 3 months ago, so today we are much bigger than this. But we have a diverse team. We are all innovators ourselves. We are all working, trying to make things work, make it work, and accomplish our mission with you. So what is our vision? The vision is this. Vision starts with improving the quality of life. Okay? Now, we are a technology company, so naturally we may think, okay, we have to use technology. Great. But what do we want to do with the technology? Okay, what is our ultimate goal? That is probably the most important question we all want to answer, and for us, it's about improving the quality of life. Now, we fuel innovation, but we fuel innovation not just by us. We fuel innovation for LG and its partners by establishing communities, creating ecosystem, creating partnership, creating joint collaboration efforts. That's how we want to create innovation, and that's how I want to create business together. What do we do? Well, we are North American Innovation Center of LG Electronics, based in Santa Clara, California. We actually are composed of a fairly interesting mix of talents. We have, obviously, long-time Silicon Valley entrepreneurs and co-founders of companies as well, but we also have a lot of expertise in the public sector as well, okay? And you may not know, or some of you may know, but you don't know, but a lot of things are happening in the public sector area, governments and nonprofits. There are a lot of innovators coming from there doing great stuff. So we want to harness all this energy and all these different types of innovation, different ideas innovation into, and mix them together and collaborate and create more innovation. So our goals, we want to support the growth of businesses with mentorship and corporate resources. When I say mentorship, it almost feels like I am trying to mentor anybody. That's really not the case, okay? I am just one of the many people. There are so many smart entrepreneurs, smart founders out there that the word mentorship doesn't really mean much. It's more about, okay, working together. I want to learn from you. I'm hoping that I have a couple of things I can teach you if we can do together, work together, because we all come from different backgrounds. We all bring different things on the table to make things work. So we want to create a community for cross-pollination of ideas. This is actually very important. I'm a big believer that the best innovation can come from collaboration, coming from different ideas, different perspectives. Somehow, if you can put 1 + 1, I want to create 3 out of this. And that's not always easy, by the way. 1 + 1 can sort of like not work in many cases. But really, our goal is to make it work and amplify the talents and our expertise together. Now, a lot of you are here because you are participating in what is called Grand Challenge Program. Okay, so what is it about? What is it about? Why we are even doing this? When I started this LG Nova back in January, I started thinking about this. Well, LG is a global, huge, as I saw, is a huge company. But at the same time, we are just one company, all right? And there are 66 billion people out there who may have different ideas, great ideas. And the question to myself was, how can I harness those ideas? And how can I create a platform and create what I call a playground? These great ideas can come together, and we can all create a mutually beneficial business together with a goal to improve the quality of life. So that's why we create this challenge program called the Mission for the Future. The way it works is we want to hear from you. We want to hear your ideas, how you want to work with LG Electronics, instead of we telling you and say, hey, I want to work with you this way. Because if I do that, it's just one person's idea, it's one company's idea. Okay? I want to hear from all of you, hundreds and thousands of you, tell us how you want to work with LG Electronics. Not every idea we're going to pan out. I mean, that's just nature of the business. However, if you put those ideas into a certain process, of course, we're going to talk each other, work together to figure out what's best for both of us. I believe that we can find a number of crown jewels that we can produce out of the process. So this is the process. So we started accepting proposals, I think that was around September 1st. And then we closed with, amazingly, over 1,300 applications and proposals so far. Great ideas and great applications. In January timeframe, we're gonna go through review process, and we're gonna do sort of selection, and then we're gonna get down to top 50 or 60 startups. And then at that point, our own innovators. By the way, LG has also innovators too, not just you guys, but we also have innovators. So our entrepreneur in residence, we're gonna be assigned and allocated to work each of those top 50 to craft the joint business ideas, because your proposals may not be perfect. I mean, you propose ideas without really knowing LG Electronics. What is our capability? What is our innovation capability? So our EIRs, we're gonna work with you to come up with the best proposals together. And then we're going to go through, obviously, the review process and all that. And then we're going to get down to top 20 around the March timeframe. This is when LG Electronics, we're going to provide what we call POC funding. We want to implement it. Those great collaboration ideas, 1 + 1 = 3, let's implement it. That's when we're going to get down to this top 20, and we're going to deploy POC capital to make it work. And then in around July timeframe, I think in June, July timeframe, we're going to get down to final 10. It will be probably somewhere between 5 to 10, depending on how many winners we get. And that's when we are going to be really serious about really getting to market together. All right? And we set aside about $20 million of capital that we will use to invest in those 5 to 10 winners. And then we also set aside our own engineering resources to work with you to make it happen, all right, together. So you may wonder, okay, what do you mean by working together, right? There are so many different ways to work together. And you may say, well, LG Electronics is always talking about it, great stuff, but exactly how these startups and participants are going to fit into the whole structure. So this is the studio model that we have developed to make it work. And as you can see, startups, that is one of the 3 critical components to make things work. Put it another way, this whole process does not work at all if you do not bring startups and proposals, ideas into the mix. If you do not have the startups, it's not any different than any other idea generation of the company. And that's what I do not want to do, okay? So we'll get into obviously more details about this once we have a chance to collaborate. The update, where we are. Now I'm happy to announce that we received 1,333 applications. Well, there's a luck with the 3 threes probably, and we'll see how it goes. And then first announcement of 50 will be early January or roughly in January timeframe, as I described already. And there will be a lot of news coming from LG Nova. Now, before I close my presentation, I want to make sure you understand one thing. I said we received over 1,300 application proposals, and we're going to probably end up with selecting 5 to 10 final winners that we're going to really put our resources together and go to market together. What happens to the other 1,200 or-ish or 30-ish companies that did not make it to that? Are we going to just ditch them? No. So the whole point is about creating the innovation ecosystem that we can work together. Put it this way, we're going to do our best. I'm going to put our best effort to select the best startups that we work to that can maximize the mutually beneficial outcome. But we may be wrong, all right? So what I mean by that is we're going to create an ecosystem. We're going to create a platform that these 1,300 startups, maybe even more than thousands and thousands of startups come together and somehow provide an opportunity to work with LG Electronics. LG Nova, LG Electronics, and LG's business units, there are a lot of opportunities that we can make available. The point I'm making is we all want to be winners. We're not here to pick winners for the sake of picking winners. We are picking winners because we think every one of you is a winner, and we just want to give you an opportunity to come together and create something great together. All right? I'm going to stop here. Thanks so much, and enjoy the show.